related to the regulatory process. More importantly, there is a video and a PDF of the steps for during a rate case. I encourage everyone to take a look and understand more about that process. Also on this page is our New Jersey American Water Tariff. This tariff is what governs the relationship between New Jersey American Water and its customers. In other words, it's the basis for the calculation of the company's water and wastewater service rates. As I noted earlier, our tariff and the rates incorporated in this tariff are reviewed and approved by the New Jersey Board of Public Utilities. So once it's approved by the BPU, this tariff is binding on the company and its customers. Now, I'd like to walk through a bill. We provide a significant amount of information on these bills. As I mentioned at the beginning of the presentation, we won't be able to answer customer-specific questions, but we will be providing a contact. So if you have your bills in front of you, please follow along, whether you receive your bill electronically or by paper. They are the same information. So most bills are made up of 3 pages, double-sided. Page 1 is the summary of what is past due or owed for the current month. And I believe this is where most people stop. But if you choose to go further, at page 2, at the top left, we have what we call our bill messages. And this is where we communicate with our customers on what's going on, whether it's regarding rate changes, operations matters such as water quality reports for your service area or hydrant flushing. And in the middle of this page 2 are some key tips to customer service and how to make payments. And then at the bottom is our Help to Other program. Help to Other program, or H2O program. And there's a pledge form. This H2O program is something Chelsea will actually talk about later in the presentation. And then finally, we have page 3, which is a fountain of information. So let's break this page down just a little further. At the top of page 3, we provide you details on your account, the meter number and the meter size. The meter size is what determines the price you pay for the water service charge, and I'll explain that in a couple slides. The billing period, or the billing cycle, your to and from dates, the meter readings, including your current read and your previous read. And the difference between these two is how your current billing usage is determined. We even provide you the unit of measure your meter reads in, and then we show you the conversion for the billing units. The chart represents your prior 12-month usage history. And as you can see in this chart, it reflects the summer months as well. And it shows the highest use was in July. On the bottom of page 3, on the left, you have the billing charges, and I will explain these line items in detail in the next slide. On the right, you have Understanding Your Bill section. And here we have provided the details on what the costs or the billed line items represent. The water service charge and the wastewater service charge represent the cost of meter reading, customer billing, and the maintenance to maintain the meter and the service to your property. These costs do not vary with usage, and such fixed costs are common in the utility industry. The water usage charge and the wastewater usage charge are based on usage and represent the costs related to operating and maintaining facilities, as well as the investments to upgrade such facilities. The example we have here of this bill doesn't reflect the discounts on the water and wastewater service charge, which is associated with our billing payment assistance program. However, if a customer was eligible for the program, we do explain why there's that credit on the bill. Now, this program is something that, again, Chelsea will be discussing later on. And then you have other charges. The other charges section represents, and the description here provides information on the surcharges on our bills. And those surcharges are related to our Distribution System Improvement Charge, or DSIC, as well as the Purchase Water Adjustment Clause, PWAC, and the Purchase Sewer Treatment Adjustment Clause, PSTAC. The P-stack and the PWAC are pass-through charges. So as we go to the next slide, as I mentioned, our tariff is the basis for these bill calculations. Now, there are several tariff schedules that what we call tariff schedules, rate schedules, that are applicable to our Ocean City customers. On the left, you will see a snippet of the bill reflecting the line items charged to an Ocean City customer. And on the right is the respective tariff sheet or rate schedule that sets forth those charges. So rate schedule A1 is the general metered service and identifies the water service charge and the water usage rate. Rate schedule 1A is the Ocean City collection system general metered service and identifies the wastewater service charge and the wastewater usage rate. Rate schedule O1 is the sheet that identifies the purchased water surcharge, and that applies to all water customers. Rate schedule K is our DSIC, or Distribution System Improvement Charge. Rate schedule 1B is the sheet identifying the rates for the Ocean City treatment system related to wastewater. So in addition, beginning in June, there will be a rate schedule that identifies a surcharge similar to the DSIC, but it will be for the investments in our wastewater collection system. And this surcharge will also appear under the other charges section of your bill. So when you look at your water rates have been equalized over the years, meaning the majority of the water customers pay the same water rate throughout most of the state. Now we're working towards moving our wastewater rates in that direction, but for now, the wastewater rates are different depending on your location and whether your wastewater system is a collection only or a collection and treatment. So here in Ocean City, New Jersey American wastewater system is a collection only system. So to continue on the next slide, I want to go over both the costs of fixed and variable. So to continue to provide our customers with safe and reliable service, New Jersey American Water has both fixed and variable costs to operate its business. So each line item on your bill represents a rate the company is authorized to charge to recover these costs. And just like the company has fixed and variable costs, we also charge our customers through fixed and variable rates. So as you can see, each line item on your bill reflects either a fixed charge or a variable charge. If it's a variable charge, then it will be the water used during that specific period to determine that variable charge. So therefore, the customers do have a control over a portion of their bill. So each customer bill has a water service charge and a water usage charge. The water service charge is based on your meter size. This is what we refer to as a fixed revenue charge. So remember that meter size, 5/8 inch. If you take that and look at the rate schedule A1, as I indicated, you will see that 1850 is the price, which is what you see here on the bill. The water usage charge is based on the water used during that billing period. So the usage charge is referred to as the variable revenue charge because it varies based on how much water a customer uses. At New Jersey American, 95% of the company's costs are fixed, but only 34% of our revenues are recovered through a fixed charge. So that means the cost recovery for the remaining 68% are billed through variable revenues and heavily relies on the customer usage. So I'm going to take a few minutes and define, as we saw, these charges are fixed and variable, but I'm going to give you a little bit more on a couple of them. The purchased water surcharge covers the cost New Jersey incurs for purchasing water from other water purveyors, PWAC, as I mentioned. This is a pass-through charge. The distribution system, or DSIC as I call to it, is a fixed charge based on the meter size. This charge allows New Jersey American to recover certain level of its infrastructure projects outside of general rate case process. And just like all rates, it is approved by the BPU. The wastewater service charge is New Jersey's fixed charge related to the collection system. The wastewater surcharge is the charge for the Cape May County Municipal Authority costs related to the treatment system. And this is also a pass-through charge. Both of these charges, the wastewater service charge and the purchase wastewater surcharge, use the water billed during the summer quarter consumption. Now, I'll get into that a little bit more on a later slide. So this slide is, tapped versus bottle, affordability. We are very proud of our employees and the work they do each and every day to provide our customers with safe, reliable water and wastewater services. Furthermore, we understand the social and economic impact that New Jersey American can have on our environment, whether it is reducing the use of plastic, helping protect our watersheds, or investing in our communities to help create and sustain jobs in the state. As this slide reflects, our service is available to each and every customer for only a penny per gallon. This includes the fixed and variable costs for that water service. Bottled water, which doesn't include the cost of driving to pick it up, is approximately 75 cents per gallon. Because regulations of bottled water are not as stringent as the tap water, this means you get a higher quality water from us at a lower cost. This is a great value. So most of the questions I get are related to the wastewater in Ocean City. So the next couple of slides, I'm going to focus on the wastewater calculations. Again, wastewater in Ocean City is broken down into two parts, the collection system and the treatment system. So in a nutshell, once New Jersey American Water collects your waste, you flush your toilet, it travels out of your home into the New Jersey pipes to a pump station that is owned and operated by Cape May County Municipal Authority, or CMCMUA. And off to the treatment plant on 45th Street it goes. They send it. So New Jersey will receive a bill from CMCMUA for all of the waste that it sends to be treated at that county plant. New Jersey American does not own the treatment plant. Again, we are a collection system in Ocean City. So why do we calculate the rate based on the summer quarter consumption or summer usage only? Well, as I mentioned, we are governed by our tariff, and reflected here are the actual tariff pages which define how we bill. So this was established during a base rate case and subsequently approved by the BPU for this Ocean City service area. So rate schedule 1B, as I mentioned, is the tariff specific to the P-stack, or the purchased wastewater treatment. And it states, the P-stack charges will be charged based on the summer quarter consumption as defined in 1A. Now 1A pertains to the wastewater service charge, and that's what's displayed in the box below and is defined as the water usage for the prior July, August, and September meter readings, but in no event less than 7,480 gallons per year. There is a minimum. These meter readings of July, August, and September have become known as the summer quarter consumption or the summer pocket. So based on these tariff pages, this summer quarter consumption is utilized to bill the New Jersey collection system service charge as well as the P-stack. And the P-stack, again, which represents the CMCMUA treatment costs. So this methodology of using the summer quarter consumption aligns our billing with how the CMCMUA is allocating the majority of its treatment charges to us. So 86% of the CMCMUA bill represents fixed charges, and Ocean City System is allocated the fixed charges based on the summer flow. The remaining 14% of CMCMUA's bills represents their variable costs and is allocated on total flow. So let's discuss the rate charged for the treatment system.
Hey, Jamie, not to interrupt you. We're having some technical difficulties with where your image is. So when I go to the next slide, do you mind just turning off your camera just so they'll be able to see your screen will be blocking the content. So if you don't mind
Abs-
just flipping. Thank you.
Absolutely. Let me do that now. Thank you, Chelsea.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, this is a very important slide, and I'm glad not to block the numbers. The purchase wastewater surcharge recovers the costs we paid at May County Municipal Authority, CMCMUA, for treating the wastewater that we collect from our Ocean City customers. So, again, in other words, the company pays the CMCMUA bill on its customer's behalf and then is reimbursed by passing the cost for treatment through to the customers. All of the revenues collected for the purchased wastewater surcharge by the ocean, all of the revenues that are paid by the Ocean City customers are used to cover the cost of CMCMUA's wastewater treatment charges. So the cost of treating the wastewater for Ocean City is only shared amongst the Ocean City residents. As, as of the end of April, there were approximately 15,600 Ocean City customers. So how do we calculate the rate for the PSAC? Annually, CMCMUA provides New Jersey American an estimated cost of service for the treatment of the wastewater, an Ocean City's allocated expense. This is the basis for our calculation. So for 2022, the estimated cost of service is about 9.7 million. These are the numbers you see on the slide. Since this is an estimate, the difference between our since this is an estimate, there is a true up. And in the case of 2021, the company's true up piece, the difference between the estimate for 21 and the actual expense for 21, was an additional $906,000. So this true up amount is also included in the calculation and passed through to the customers in the 2022 rate. So for 2022, the total cost to be collected from the customers in Ocean City is around $10.6 million. So we take that cost, we take the average water used by the Ocean City customers during the summer period, and we divide it into that total cost. And we come up into the total cost to be collected from CCMUA, and we get the rate per 100 gallon. So that rate is the 3.26814 that you became effective on April 1st of 2022, and you will see that on your bills. So each year, the company is required to file a petition with the BPU to change the PSAC rate. And based on the approval by the BPU, we're only allowed to charge and collect the authorized amount of revenue. So therefore, at the end of that cycle year, if we receive or collect more than the 10.6, we will adjust it in the following year. So just to keep numbers, round numbers, if we were to collect 11 million, the next year, as when we file our petition and we prepare the 2023 rate, that over collected amount will go towards the expense. And same thing would happen if we under collected. We will adjust the rate up or down annually based on the costs and any over or under collection. So the summer quarter consumption calculation. Each January, we review every customer account and we calculate the usage for the wastewater service charge and the P-stack charge. So over 50% of Ocean City's usage happens during those summer periods. So this is the usage based on the bill that we looked at earlier. And this is the annual billing periods, or each billing period and the annual amount for 2021 for this customer. As you can see, they had an annual usage of 490. But when you look at that summer quarter consumption, right? If you remember the meter readings from July, August, and September, they are the three highlighted right there. That is the summer quarter consumption. It adds up to 250. We take that 250 and we divide it by 12. And we charge in 2022, January through December, we will charge this customer 20.83 hundred gallons times the rate each month. Okay. So the question I usually get is, why am I getting billed when I have no usage? And that's because your wastewater services use just those 3 months and we divide it over 12. We spread it evenly over 12 months. And by using this methodology, we are calculating everybody's bill based the same way for the same usage period. And then allocating it over 12 months, it designs it like a budget billing for wastewater services so that customers don't see extreme bills for their wastewater service on top of their water service during the summer months. The other one I get, is there a minimum charge? So yes, there is. And as I mentioned reading the tariff, there is an established minimum level of usage to cover the fixed costs. And that minimum usage is 7,480 gallons a year. Again, that usage gets allocated equally over 12 months. It turns out to be less than 1,000 gallons a month you're paying for your wastewater usage charge or your wastewater service charge and your purchased wastewater surcharge. So lastly, some folks have what we refer to as irrigation services. And this is a separate meter and a separate account for the address, and it only records the water associated with irrigation. A customer is charged just like their residential water service, the service charge, the usage charge, the PWAC charge, and the DISIC. Again, following the same tariff pages as I discussed earlier. The benefit of having the separate irrigation system meter is that no wastewater service is associated with an irrigation account. So if a customer chooses to install an irrigation meter, a second line would be required at the customer's address. And this means that the customer would be responsible to construct that line from the house to the curb stop, which is where it would tie into New Jersey American Water's water line. So to tap into the water line for a second line, it's approximately $2,600. And the customer would also be responsible for this tap fee. This is the end of my portion of the presentation. We do have a few more slides on tips and assistance. So I will ask you to please give your attention back to Chelsea, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Jamie. I'm going to talk a little bit now about our additional programs that we have for customers at New Jersey American Water, and then I'll close out with some conservation tips that may help save some money on your bills. We want to highlight some of these additional programs that we have available for all customers, or eligible customers for some. But first, I'm going to talk about our customer portal, My Water. So this is an online account management tool. At the end of 2021, we launched an update to My Water, which provides a new interface and new self-service features that improve customer experience. One of these features that I do want to highlight specifically is our usage overview feature. This provides customers with the ability to look at their account usage for up to the last 36 months or the last 3 years. This is a great feature to check out when you're wanting to compare your current usage to maybe what you've used in the past, say last summer or the year prior to that. If you have a MyWater account, you can find the usage overview feature by selecting usage at the top of the menu and select usage overview. I'm going to probably plug this a few times during this portion, but if you have not yet signed up for a MyWater account, it's highly recommended that you do so simply because of all these great features that it has. As I mentioned, the usage overview tool is just one of those features. Customers can also use MyWater to pay or view their water bills or wastewater bills, enroll in paperless billing and auto pay, check their account balance, and update their contact information. Even though MyWater provides many self-service options for customers, we still have our customer service center, and we have representatives available to answer your questions Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Our representatives are available after these hours for reporting emergencies. And we also have our 24/7 online emergency reporting tool, either through MyWater, but you can also find it at www.emergency.amwater.com. We also utilize a alert notification system to inform our customers about emergencies as well as non-urgent water service disruptions. Updating your contact information and opting in to receive the non-urgent alerts is very important, and we encourage all customers to do this. If you have not, again, signed up for a MyWater account, as you can see, there's a lot of great features that are available any time of the day, so we definitely encourage you to utilize them. And for nearly 2 decades, New Jersey American Water has been assisting low-income water customers who qualify through its H2O Help to Others program, which is administered by New Jersey Shares. These are there are two main components of the program. There's grants and a discount on a service charge. The grants are available for up to $500, and customers who qualify can use the grant to help pay their water bill for indoor water use only. This would not apply to water for outdoor purposes such as sprinkler systems. Customers who qualify may also receive up to $100% discount on their monthly fixed service charge for water. Service charge discounts are also available for our wastewater customers. In addition, we have payment arrangement or installment plans to extend the time you have to pay a past due balance, as well as budget billing to help make managing your cash flow easier by providing predictable monthly payments. The Low Income Household Water Assistance Program, or LIWAP, is a federally funded program that provides emergency assistance to families experiencing hardships with their water bills. LIWAP will be able to assist our customers who are behind on their drinking water and wastewater bills to help keep their water and wastewater service active. To be eligible for LIWAP assistance, applicants must be a water and/or wastewater customer who are responsible for paying their water and sewer bills directly to our company. Also, applicants' total gross household income must be at or below 60% of the state median income. Participants in the Low Income Home Energy Assistance Programs, or LIHEAP, are automatically eligible for LIWAP assistance as long as they're water or wastewater bill holders. More information on the H2O Help to Other program, payment assistance or payment arrangements, budget billing, and low-income household water assistance programs can be found on our website at newjerseyamwater.com. Under Customer Service and Billing, you would select Bill Paying Assistance. We're excited to be back in the community this year with our summer events in our spring and summer season. We have, you can kind of see on the slide there, the third picture from the left, our newly branded H2O on the Go water hydration station. Some of you may have seen this in the community in the years past, but we are really excited to be able to be back in the community and be at community events and tabling events, as well as having some of our grant programs continue, which was our environmental grant program and our firefighter supporting grants. They closed earlier this year in March, but they will definitely open back up again in January 2023. And last year we launched a Protect Our Watersheds art contest, which was open to fourth graders in schools served by New Jersey American Water, as well as students who live in this company's service territory. We encourage students to tap into their creativity to express the importance of protecting natural water resources through art. This program will be open again this fall. You can learn more about these programs as well as a number of our community outreach programs at newjerseyamwater.com. Under News and Community, you would select Community Involvement. And so now I'm going to just transition a little bit to saving tips for saving water and some items you should not flush down your drain. So to close out tonight's presentation, I do want to share some of these saving tips for inside and outside your home. I selected 3 top ones that I feel are really important to share with this group tonight for inside and outside your home. These are just a few, but we have a lot more located on our website. Again, that's newjerseyamwater.com. You would select under water information, you would select wise water use. You can also see that I just highlighted our water leak detection kit on the screen, which is downloadable at this landing page on our website. So we do encourage all our customers to check their toilets, their faucets, pipes for leaks, and utilize this free leak detection kit that's on our website, which can also be found under wise water use. You would select detecting leaks. It's important to take care of your sewer lines as well. When sewer lines are blocked, the result can be messy, dangerous, and sometimes expensive. Fortunately, there are simple steps that everyone can take to help keep this from happening. No matter how powerful your garbage disposal may be, it cannot prevent grease from draining down into your pipes. Detergents that claim to dissolve grease may just pass it along and cause problems down the line. Many of us have seen many products on the market that are marketed as flushable. These flushable whites are the leading cause of clogged pipes. So please throw these into the trash and do not put them down the toilet. These wipes are not only cause clogs, but can also damage the wastewater equipment. I would encourage you to Google flushable wipe clog and check out some of the reports on this issue. In addition to flushable wipes, fats, oils, and grease, or what we like to call fogs, are also a problem and should be disposed of by putting into an empty jar or can. More tips like this can be found on our website at newjerseyamwater.com. Under water quality, select wastewater treatment. And last but not least, we launched today some additional resources for homeowners that rent their properties. Many homeowners that provide a binder of useful information for their guests that are staying at their home. So we wanted to support homeowners in communicating these important messages to their guests as they stay at their house. So we launched today the Water Saving Toolkit for Landlords. The materials that are shown here are also located right below the webinar that you're currently watching, and you can download them there. For those that will be watching this as a replay of tonight's event, these materials can be found on our website at newjerseyamwater.com/Ocean City. So they are resources of some fact sheets as well as some printable signs that you can utilize to help communicate this message to your guests that will be staying in your homes. And as we mentioned earlier today in the presentation, Tom Hoffman, his contact information is up on the screen. We encourage you to reach out to Tom directly with any specific account questions that you may have. As a member of our customer advocacy team, Tom is very knowledgeable of the Ocean City customer bills and can help you directly with your specific questions. On behalf of our team at New Jersey American Water, thank you for this opportunity to present and share this information with you. We now will look to see if we have questions through the chat, which I'm not sure. I'm going to cue it over to our producer to see if we can share that up on the screen now. If it was not available during our presentation, definitely take a look now and it should be available. But if we ran into some difficulties, sharing this live with you all. Hopefully you were able to grab Tom's contact information. We can definitely get that up on the screen for you again, and he'll be available to answer any questions. I'm going to put his contact information back up on the screen. So in the meantime, I know we've had some questions that have come in the past. So I'm going to, while we wait to see if there's any questions come through, one of the first questions that we typically ask or get asked is, how do we contact New Jersey American Water about their bill? I don't know if Jamie is available, if she wants to chime in on this.
You have questions, we do have our 1-800 call center number on our bills, which you are happy to call. But if you have specific questions to Ocean City, we would prefer you to reach out to Tom Hoffman. Again, he is with our customer advocacy team. His number is 856-764-6918, or the email. If you weren't able to uh, get it when Chelsea had it on the screen, we will again try to get it into a chat, or have it posted on the Ocean City website page so that you can reach out.
Do we have any additional questions come through? So I'm getting reports that there's no chat up. We'll give everyone a few minutes. I think the chat went live now. So with no questions coming through, I don't think. I think we're just going to, I'm going to share my screen one more time, just in case anyone was not able to grab Tom's information. So if you have specific questions about your bill, We hope that and encourage you to reach out to Tom Hoffman, who's a part of our customer advocacy team. His phone number is up on the screen, as well as his email address. Um, and he is very well versed in Ocean City and all of the things that Jamie talked about this evening. So he is um, here to help answer any questions. And we want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. This session has been recorded, and we will be sharing that link out to anyone who had registered, was not able to join live, along with the resources as well as Tom's information. So if you were registered for this, you will be receiving that email. And again, we want to thank you on behalf of the whole team at New Jersey American Water for joining us this evening.